Hey everybody, welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? Let's get into the video. Today is the long-awaited, highly anticipated options video, okay? This is going to be a very high-level overview that will help you get started in trading options in Webull, okay? And this should transform to other platforms and stuff. So pretty much the same concepts, and you'll see the same screens essentially, just a little bit different from platform to platform, but the concepts are still there, okay? So let's get right into it. Today, we're going to use a very simple stock. We're just going to use GE. I don't want any kind of confusion whenever it comes to any other stock like AMC or one of those highly volatile stocks right now. I just want to keep it super easy and super just understandable. Okay. So taking a look at GE. First things first, let me back up a second. You need to make sure that you have options unlocked on your trading platform, okay? That's going to be extremely important to make sure you have it done. Basically, it's just an application, and I think they can approve you relatively quickly. Usually it doesn't take too long, maybe at the most a day or two. And they'll either approve you or deny you, and typically you can just keep on applying until you get it right. But, you know, I do want to emphasize the severity of options of if you don't use it, you lose it essentially. Like there's a lot of money to be lost here and a lot of money to be gained as well. Okay. So I definitely want to exercise some caution whenever it comes to trading options, and make sure you understand it. I think this video is going to really help you understand it. Okay. So once you have options unlocked in your trading platform, here in Webull, you would go over to the options or wherever it would be in your platform. And so it might look a little overwhelming. I'm going to break this down super easy for us. Okay. For now, we're just going to look at calls. Okay. So calls, meaning you think the option is going to go up. Okay. You think the price of the security or the price of the stock is going to go up. Okay. Super easy. That's what calls are. All right. And so let's also look at a definition really quick. So let's take a look at the call option. So a call option, so a call is an option contract given to the owner, or giving the owner the right, but not the obligation to buy a specified amount of the security. Okay. So basically, whenever it comes down to it, you have the right, but not the obligation to purchase these shares at this strike price. So what that means is you can either buy the shares at the strike price, or what I typically do, what most people typically do, is just sell the contract. This way you don't have to worry about having the extra capital to buy all the stocks. You don't have to worry about any of that. I just sell the contract, take my profit, and just be done with it. Okay, so let's take a look. So right now I switch it to calls. So we're just looking at calls, meaning we think the stock is going to go up. Now, I'm also going to put this in here to block out a few of these different kind of metrics in here. Okay, so I want to keep it super easy. We're looking at the strike, the bid, the ask, and the theta. All right, and delta and gamma are important, but right now I think all you really need to do to get started in this and be successful and profitable is to just know these different terms. Okay, so let's take a look. The strike price is very easy. I'm going to scoot this out of my way a little bit. And so the strike price is just what price do you think the stock is going to reach? So currently GE is at $12.99. And if next week you think it's going to be above $12.99, then you can purchase anything wherever you think it'll reach. So personally, I typically don't like to go too far outside of the money. And I would take a look at the stock and see what is realistic. What's the most it's ever traded or the least it's ever traded. And you just have to really do a little bit of research to see how much it's moved. So for example, GE, I don't think it's really going to go to $20 a share next week because it's not very volatile. It doesn't move very much. Okay. So that's what the strike prices are. What price do you think it's going to go to? All right, so I'm actually going to skip the bid. I'm going to go straight to the ask because that's where the meat and potatoes are. So the ask is how much are you going to have to pay for the option? Okay, so this contract is going to cost you $4, and typically on here it will say exactly what it is. So, and you can see here. So another thing to keep in mind is we're looking at single options. Okay, this is the one that most of us have heard about. This is the one we see everybody trade. And so this is what we use. There's a bunch of different options, but we're just going to stick with a single option for now. And here we have the symbol. So it's GE. The strike I chose was $14. The expiration date is important as well. Okay. And it's important because there are a bunch of different expiration dates. So by April 1st, if I thought that GE was going to hit $14, then I would choose this one. Okay. And that's exactly what I would do. So I would choose this. And so that's what that means. And you can change it in here as well to call, because we think the stock is going to go up, and we're going to buy it. Quantity. So it's going to be one contract, and you can purchase as many contracts as you would like. Obviously, if you were to purchase more, the price would go up. All right. And it's a limit order whenever you're doing options, the limit price being 4 cents, and time in force a day. Okay, super easy. So now, something important to keep in mind is just because our strike price is $14 doesn't mean if it's $14.01 we're making money. Okay, and so a lot of these trading platforms will have a break-even price. Okay, and so we can see here our break-even price is, so here we can see $14. And so something super, super important to keep in mind is why I like options rather than, well, I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to say the reason I like these options, and make sure you're doing a single option call here. Make sure it's a call and a put, not like a short, for example. A short will have unlimited losses, whereas a put, for example, will have, you can only lose what you put in. So for example, a call, we can see your max profit or your max loss is $4. How much you're going to pay is $4. So if this goes to 0, you're good. You're just going to lose $4, which isn't too bad in the scheme of things. But if it goes to $1,000 somehow, then your max profit is unlimited. So extremely important. Make sure you find the section and it says it there. And you can see here, my break-even price is $14.04. So if I want to start making money, if I want to break even, then it needs to hit $14.04, and then I'll start making money. And here, Webull is so great. You can see, if it goes to $14.25, I will have earned $21. And as you can see here, no matter how low it goes, and you can even go backwards, I'll only lose the $4. And here, no matter how far it goes, I will always gain unlimited amount of money. So very, very cool. And you can see everything here. So this one's pretty cool. It has the table and the graph. Pretty neat. Okay. Now, it's super important. Something you'll notice is the further out of the money it goes, the cheaper these options are. And so you have to remember is it's times 100. So 4 cents times 100 is $4. Super easy. And so you can see here now, if I wanted to go just out of the money at $12.09, it's at $12.99. If I want to go to $13, we can click here and we can see it's going to cost me $25 to purchase this. Again, unlimited profit. And if I look at my graph here, I can only lose $25. My break-even price is $13.25. So it needs to at least hit that. And again, this is by Friday. And then I'll be in the money. And that's where you just want to be, in the money. And remember, you don't have to wait for these options to expire to exercise the contract. All you would have to do is go back in here, and then you should be able to find your position down here, and it should essentially say sell, and you'll sell your contract. And then again, just you just make sure that the money makes sense and that you're in the money and you're profitable, and you sell it. Okay. Now, if they expire out of the money, then it's basically a wash. You really don't even have to touch it at all, because it'll basically just take care of itself. And if it's in the money and it's at 2 o'clock on the strike day, 2 o'clock, well, I guess it would be, 2 o'clock Eastern, it will automatically, or 2 o'clock Central, I'm sorry, 3 o'clock Eastern. So basically 1 hour before the market close, it will automatically exercise itself if it's in the money, and meaning it'll typically just sell the contract. Okay, so that is that. Now, keep in mind, it's kind of a, when do you think it'll be by what date? So that was for April 1st. That was on Friday, that'll be on Friday. And now what we want to see is, maybe we want to go a little bit out further, because let's say it's like, I don't know what's going to do next week or what, but I happen to know, let's say, for example, I happen to know, oh, GE, I know for a fact they did great on their earnings, and I think the stock is going to hit $15 by this date. Then you can kind of do that. You can do those things. I know that they're going to have a huge presentation that, who knows what, but that's where these dates come in handy. So if you know what's going to happen. Now, if you really don't know what's going to happen, but you just feel something good about the stock, you can go out, you can go out all the way to, January of 2023. Okay. But keep in mind, if you go out this far and you go to this and it changes a little bit, we don't have a $13 strike price, but this $15 strike price is here. That's great. But look how much it costs. So it's going to cost you $226 just to get in. And then your break even price is going to be $17.26. So, do you think GE is going to hit, $17.26 by January 2023? And that's how it goes. Okay. And it's basically that easy. I just wanted to keep it super, super simple. Okay. And if you split the difference here, you can see that. Now, that was calls. Puts is the exact same thing, but you're going the opposite way. You're thinking that GE is going to go down. So you think by April 30th, right here, 2021, that GE is going to go to, let's say, $11. And then you can see it's going to cost me $17 to purchase the contract. You can see it's a put here, meaning you think the stock is going to go down. I think of it as they're going to put you down. So, and that's how I think of puts, like put you down, and then calls are the opposite of puts. And so easy way to remember it. And we hear a lot about shortings. Shorts are essentially puts, but shorts have unlimited. Now, the difference between shorts are a short here would be unlimited loss. And so that's where it gets very, very scary. That's the kind of stuff that the squeeze is happening. Okay. But anyways, I don't want to get too crazy on this, but as you can see, and then here, if you thought it was going to go down to $11, your break even price, the stock would have to go below 1083 to get profit that way. Okay. So you can write it both ways. I'm more of a bull, meaning I think the stock is going to go up. Bears think the stock are going to go down. Just in case you didn't know that one. And that is that. Okay, so super easy. I wanted to break it down as simply as possible. I really, really hope this helps. And again, this is kind of just the introduction. I have decided I'm already actually working on my curriculum for the course I'm going to be making. It's going to cover everything from like what a stock is and what gives it value and stuff, all the way to like options level trading and just super far day trading, all that good stuff. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. If you like this content, you want to see more of the content, please consider subscribing, and let me know if there's something specific that you guys want to see in the meantime while I'm still working on my course. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that really helps me with that YouTube algorithm and getting this video seen. I think a lot of people may want to see these options. They want to start options, and I think a lot of the videos I saw were like literally 30 minutes long plus, and I was like, man, hopefully this video is much shorter. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up to your attention. Again, thank you guys so much for the continued support and taking the time to watch the video. I really appreciate it, truly. So that's what I have. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Peace.